Hello, sunflowers. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. I'm going to be doing some punch needle again today, like we were doing the other day. It's super fun. We have Stacia in the house. Hello, hello. I'm going to thread my needle, potentially, if I can find my needle. Oh no, where's my needle? If I can't find my needle, it's okay. We don't have to punch needle. We can just hang out. I literally thought that I had it right here in my bag of all of the goodies. Now I am not seeing it. There it is. How many of y'all lose your craft supplies nonstop? Because I feel like that's me. Also, okay, do we like the blue in my hair? It's just braided in right now. It's just like an extension that I have from like Ren Fair stuff. But y'all, I'm like thinking about getting a couple of strips of like this bluish green in my hair. I like really, really like it. Isn't it pretty? I don't know. I just feel like it's really cute. It's late. What time is it? For me, it is later than my knives normally are. It's 9:09 p.m. for me. Let me know in the comments what time it is for you. Thank you, Tumble Queen, for saying the blue looks good on me. Thank you, thank you. You sure you missed last night's live? You were sick and sleeping, Anna. I'm so sorry that you were sick and sleeping. I hope you are feeling much, much better today. How is everybody else doing? Speaking of sick and sleeping, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. So I had COVID a couple weeks ago, and I have just been not feeling good, literally like ever since. I've been just like really, really sleepy and just not doing the best. But I've been starting to feel a little bit more like myself just the last like couple days, which has been really nice. All right. Trying to think of which color I should do next. Make sure I got all the right colors here. I think, are these all the right pieces of yarn? You know, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'm using yarn that's supposed to be for a different project because we can make it all work, make it all look good. But I kind of think this isn't the right green. Does that look like the right green? It kind of looks like the light color green potentially. What am I doing? I am going to be doing some, what is it called? Push needle, if I can find the right yarn. Hold on. I don't know. We're going to make it up. We're doing punch needle, but we're going to make it up. So I'm going to use this color green next to make some leaves. I like this color green a lot. Give you a car for an edit. Do you mean like a type of car? Y'all, I don't know like any names of cars. It is that is something I'm very unaware of. What color did we say for your duck? What color was Anna's duck going to be? Does anybody remember? You just found the notification that I was live. Yay! So yeah, if you guys don't get notifications for the live, and if you want to, if you go to like where you've clicked subscribe on my page, click like the little down arrow, and I think the default is for like YouTube to just decide if it's going to tell you or not when I go live. But if you click on all notifications, you will always get a notification when I'm live. So do that one, please, and then we can hang out more. Starting tomorrow, though, starting Sunday, I'm going to be publishing my weekly schedule every week for lives, and I'm going to do my best to keep them always at the same time and the same day. There may be like surprise, like extra lives. Sunny needs to be shown. Sorry, Sunny. I didn't mean to get in front of you there, buddy. But generally speaking, Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be doing Monday crochet. And then Wednesdays, I think at 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be doing Wind Down Wednesday, where we just have a chill live, whether it's crafting, gaming, reading, something chill. And then on Saturday, I was planning on doing maybe like always gaming on Saturday, but I don't know. Our crafting lives are super fun. So I might just have another just like chill Saturday afternoon live. I'm thinking we're going to do Saturdays at like 2 p.m., but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You did your room and you're going to send a picture in the Discord. That's awesome. Y'all are so good with all the home decor stuff. All right, I'm going to start my little punch needle. This is going to be kind of hard to do these leaves. Maybe I'll go in. I'm going to do this leaf first. It's kind of like a bigger leaf. So I'm going to push it through, grab the yarn and pull that first little stitch all the way through. And then I continue. Shout out to Planet Earth. Y'all, we got a live thing coming in the chat right now. We got Michaela, and I believe we also have Chunky Monkey here, both asking for a shout out. This is a very, very special shout out tonight coming from Hollyana's Live here on YouTube. A shout out to the most important planet, not actually, but you know, here on planet Earth. We just have to say that we love you, planet Earth, and a shout out to planet Earth. What is everybody's favorite planet in the solar system? I'm very curious. I think my favorite planet is probably Jupiter. Hello to Livy, and is it Addie Bear? Hello. Saturn and Jupiter. We got a lot of Saturn and Jupiter fans here. Yeah, I like Saturn a lot. I like Jupiter a lot. I like Mars a lot. I think Mars is cool. I haven't seen the movie, but I read the book The Martian about the guy who like grows potatoes on Mars. It was so good. Oh, thank you so much to your favorite roadblocker for asking everyone to like the video. That means a lot, you guys. Thank you so much for liking the live. Mars is pretty cool. Mars is pretty awesome. So when I was a kid, Pluto was a planet, but it's not anymore. I mean, not that it became not a planet. We just now don't qualify it as one. You did a 3rd grade project on Jupiter. What was your favorite thing that you learned about Jupiter? Yes, look at our little leaf. Our little leaf is coming in strong. My favorite color is green. What's y'all's favorite colors? I do remember you from the last live because I remember Brecken. I think I said Becken the first time, and then I said Brecklin. Y'all, if I commonly say your name wrong, that means I'll never forget you because I will be like, wait, did I say it right? Did I say it wrong? Hi to Hadley. Grass's favorite color is blue. Em's favorite color is also green. Cool. Mackenzie loves purple. I'm a pretty big purple girly too. So purple was my first favorite color. I was like a hardcore, like purple is my favorite color for a long time. And then like a light blue turquoise, probably from the time I was like in high school, became my favorite color all through until like last year. If y'all have been on my lives for a while, you probably remember when my favorite color changed. I honestly blame this little guy right here, Grogu, Baby Yoda, for green becoming my favorite color because I don't know, I just all of a sudden has so much stuff with Grogu on it, and that like Grogu green, that like light, here we go, that light color of green, I just fell in love. And then I started doing more like Ren fairs and dressing more like a druid and just kept liking green more and more and more. What size hook should you use? 4.25, 4.5, 5, or 6. Look at the back of your yarn and it should tell you what size hook that you should use. Like sometimes you can just guess. See, generally speaking though, you're making a duck, so you're making a plushie. So when you're making a plushie, you usually want to use like a smaller size hook. So like if you look at the recommended hook size on your yarn, if it says like a 6, I would use the 4.5 or the 5 personally. Let's see. Yes, exactly what your favorite row blocker says. You lost the paper for the hook. Then I would just do the 4.5, honestly, because you're making a plushie, you're going to want it to be kind of smaller anyways. Y'all, if anybody's hands are struggling from crochet and you need like a fun little craft that doesn't hurt your hands, I am obsessed with this lately. It is so much fun. It doesn't hurt my hands at all. I mean, I go so slow. I'm sure if I went like really fast, it would hurt my hands, but there's like basically no movement. You just like push it in and then you kind of like move it which direction you're going next. Pull it back out, twist, push through the next place. It's so easy. It's so fun. You love the giraffe. Thank you. That's Sunny, our Sunflower family mascot. Love Sunny so much. Hello, Nora. Where can you buy punch needle kits? I just got this one on Amazon because it came with like the drawings already on here and I wanted something really easy to learn with. But you can also get them at like Michael's or Joann's or any craft store usually. And then if you have like a surplus of yarn, like most of us do as crocheters and crafters, you can use your yarn with your punch needle kit. The thing is though, you do need the specific fabric. So you don't even have to buy these like, what are they called? Like embroidery hoops. You can make a punch needle loom. I think I saw somebody call it. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but somebody called it a punch needle loom by just taking a frame. So like if you have an old painting, you can just literally like stretch this stuff called monk cloth over top of it and like use a staple gun or a stapler on the outsides to hold it to it. And then you use that as like a frame to work on for your punch needle stuff. I kind of want to get one of the, I think they're called tufting guns, the things that do this, but like, and like you make rugs. That'd be so cool. Imagine if I could make all custom rugs for my house out of like, I don't know, making them look super cool and like super unique. I would just, oh, that'd be amazing. What is the thing lighting up? It's going really fast, isn't it? Let's see. Hold on. Let me turn it in the back. It's supposed to be on fade. Let's see. This should be better. There we go. It's called a sun flare light, something like that. It's just like to give you like accent lighting in the back of like live streams and stuff. When are we going to continue the Dollar Tree yarn project? I'm not sure exactly when, but I do really want to finish that project in general. So it's all done on the knitting machine, and the knitting machine, I don't really have a place for it right now. A lot of things will make a lot of sense in the next couple months. Just put it that way. But yeah, right now I don't really have a space for it, but hopefully when I get my new craft room set up, we'll be able to finish the Dollar Tree knitting machine outfit, because I really, really want to do that. I want to start over, honestly. Like I still have all the yarn from the Dollar Tree, but I want to start over because I don't really like the way that the skirt was turning out. The shawl turned out great. I made a shawl out of the Dollar Tree yarn and it was so cute. And I actually like wear it on a regular basis, but I need to completely start the skirt over because it did not look good. I've learned a lot since then too, you know, and I think I can combine making like panels with like sewing with sewing machine. It'll be good. A hat for the giraffe. That'd be so cute because we could have like all the like holes for the ears and little horns. Chunky Monkey, I did do an update for my road to 1 million. I do have 916 now. Thank you guys. Earlier, I did fill in my little blocks. It's on my Snapchat. I didn't put that one on YouTube. Maybe I should put it on YouTube as well. But the other thing that I don't know if I've shown you guys, but it's also on Snapchat, is I have like marked down for every single day of the year, every single day that I do a live stream. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So tonight I'll get to bubble in another dot for my live streaming because I'm trying to live stream a ton this year. All right, there's a leaf. It's super cute. Let's see. Let's cut this off, and I'm going to try to cut it off without pulling the yarn out of the needle. I need to do a video about punch needle for beginners. I mean, it very much would be a beginner video because I'm still a beginner, but this is such a fun craft, y'all. Like, I love punch needles so much already. I really, really love it. Okay, we're going to take this yarn and go. I think those two are like a lighter greens. So let's do this one. That kind of looks like a darker green. We've got quite a few different greens that we can pull from. Okay, let's do this here. So we're going to push through, grab the yarn, pull it all the way through. Like, this is so much easier than I thought it was going to be. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could do a tutorial that would make it like very accessible to people, hopefully. I just got this on Amazon. When I do the tutorial, I can link it for you guys. But yeah, I think you can get it at like Joann's and Michael's and stuff like that too. Hello, Kennedy. You've been on 8 lives in a row. Rhonda, you have. That's incredible. That means I think you've been on every live this year. That's amazing. A rubber ducky? Wait, what's going on with a rubber ducky? Andy, welcome. Hello, friend. Hello. What color should you do for your crochet project? It's a net bag. Well, what are your options? We don't want to say a color that you don't have. Wait, who is spamming? Yeah, y'all, please don't spam. I don't see where somebody's spamming, but please don't spam. What should you have for the Ren Fair? You're going soon. It's your first time. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes. Make sure you have an umbrella if it's going to rain. Make sure you bring cash if you plan on doing purchases. A lot of vendors will only take cash. And sometimes it's strange. Sometimes the Ren Fair is like the vendors will take, either like credit card or PayPal or Venmo, but sometimes the food stands only take cash. So just make sure you have cash. Sunscreen, if, just in general, put on sunscreen before going. I genuinely still have like burn marks from a Ren Fair. You can't see it on the camera, but right here I have like a line from Ren Fair I went to in May because I got burned so bad. Um, is The Mandalorian my favorite movie or series? It's my favorite thing within the Star Wars universe. I wouldn't say it's my favorite series ever, but it's definitely in my top 10, if that makes sense. But I do love The Mandalorian a lot. Let's see. Hi to Whitney. Goodbye to the frog. Should your duck be a rubber duck style or a blob duck like your cow? See, I think you need to make a blob duck like your cow if they're going to be friends, right? Am I going to go to the Wisconsin Ren Fair? I don't know what Ren Fairs I'm going to yet this year. I really don't. I would like to go to more. Honestly, this year I'm probably not going to be able to go to as many, but hopefully next year I'll be able to go to a ton of Ren Fairs. Because by next year, 2025, our big goal is to get a van and remodel the van to do like van life stuff. And then that would make traveling to Renaissance fairs a lot easier. Because right now it's kind of hard because we have to not only drive there, but then get like a hotel and do all that kind of, stuff. But if we have a van, it'd be a lot easier. My favorite animal is a giraffe. Hello, Creed. Thanks for joining. I should do a punch needle sunflower. I should. I've seen people making punch needle like patches for like jean jackets and stuff. I feel like that'd be really cute. You're going to your first Ren Fair in August or July. That's awesome. I need to start scripting out this video. I want to do a video sometime in January, so it's done like towards the beginning of the year, like mapping out every Ren Fair that's going to be happening in the US this year and the cost of every one. So we'll like break it down by state. I think that'd be awesome. What makeup or hair products should you have for the Ren Fair? Oh, I would say just whatever makes you happy. It really doesn't matter. Like people do all different things for the Ren Fair. Some people, dress up in like classic Renaissance outfits with Renaissance makeup or no makeup for that matter. Some people like me go all out like fantasy wise. Like I always like being like a druid, fairy, queen of the forest type outfit with like fun, crazy green makeup. Some people are like fairies with like ears. Some people are fairies with wings. Some people do a lot of glitter. It just depends on whatever you want. Wait, your bunny didn't work. Oh no, Brecken, I'm sorry. How didn't your bunny work? Could you add patches to your painted jean jacket? Yeah, I really could. So basically with punch needling, you can make little patches and then you can sew them onto like clothes and stuff. So I've seen people do that because you can't really punch needle directly onto clothing because you have to punch needle onto this stuff called monk cloth. Oh, I need to trim this. The temperature blanket is not done, but we are starting a series called Monday Crochet every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. We are going to be working on the temperature blanket on live until it is done. So turn on all notifications so you don't ever miss a live. Hello, welcome back, Georgina. My favorite hobby? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like crocheting probably. It's just hard. I can't like do it as much with my nerve damage. So yeah, probably was though. I should get small giraffes and turn them into earrings. I actually have a couple pair of giraffe earrings, but they're like fancier earrings that I normally wear. I need to have just little plastic giraffe earrings. I think that'd be awesome. That would fit me very well. The leaves are coming along. My parents haven't added anything new to their backyard right now. We are gonna be doing the steps up into the tree house this year at some point in time, but probably when it gets a little bit warmer, because y'all, it's gonna be so cold this week. Is it gonna be cold where you guys are? Like, we're in Tennessee, so it's not gonna be quite as cold as like the rest of the country, but oh my goodness, it's gonna be like -35 a lot of places. I think we're getting down to, the single digits or the negatives, but not too bad. Any tips on crocheting? I have a whole playlist on crochet videos. I hope that they help. And I need to what happened to the happy pants? I need to get them back out and start working on them. Y'all, I told you this is my biggest thing that I struggle with is finishing projects. I always start a new project and then forget about the one before it. Especially with something like the happy pants. Like, I've probably already worked on those for like 30 or 40 hours. And then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna go work on something else. I'll come back to them at some point. I would like to do the happy pants again. We could probably do the happy pants on a live stream. I could probably set up a table up here so we could do that. I should see if there are any smaller crochet hooks or small sunflowers and make them into earrings. That'd be so cute. That would be really cute. I've seen like crochet sunflower earrings. I want to crochet a pair of sunflower earrings. That'd be a really good small tutorial. Do I have a favorite song or a song I recommend to listen to? Oh goodness, my favorite song is sad. My favorite song is Front Porch by Joy Williams. It's not even actually sad, but it always makes me cry. You love my shirt? Thank you. This is easily one of my favorite sweatshirts, if not my favorite. I mean, it's flowers and Grogu. It's supposed to snow 7 inches. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. How do you make a big animal? I don't know what you mean, Brecken. I'm sorry. Do you like crocheting? I mean, like, unless you want to do freeform crochet for your animals, which is what I usually do. They usually turn out really, really goofy. Unless you want to do freeform, I mean, I recommend just following a pattern. There's tons of free patterns online and videos, but there's also patterns you can buy on like Etsy and stuff, or there's like pattern books you can buy at like Joann's or Michael's. But yeah. And you can always to a degree, depending on the pattern, if you want like a big animal. So if you have a pattern that makes like a 6-inch tall animal, you can always take everything and times it by 2 or 3 if you want to make it like a way bigger animal, I don't have a Stanley. Do you guys have Stanleys? Can somebody explain the Stanley thing to me? I don't think I've ever even seen a Stanley in real life. I don't even believe that the Stanley craze exists. I'm just kidding. Obviously I do. But legitimately, I've never seen a Stanley in real life. Here's my Stanley, my mason jar. You started your temperature blanket this year and you also got COVID. I'm so sorry. I just got over COVID. And my temperature blanket still wasn't done from 2 years ago. Miniature crochet animal farm. That'd be so cute. What would be really cute is okay, this is a goal. You know how I am though with finishing projects, but imagine if we did a crochet animal farm. We make a barn, and the barn is what we hang the earrings on. Okay, bear with me. And each tiny animal is like an earring, and they can hang on the barn. Does that make any sense? Who's my favorite YouTuber? Goodness. Probably Crescent Shay or Jenna Phipps. They're 2 of my favorites for sure. They are definitely so inspirational to me. I love their stuff so much. It snowed 15 inches in Illinois. That's wild. That's so much snow. I'm so jealous. I love snow. Hold on. I'm going to pop out my chair. You guys know this always takes me a second though, because it's this really weird thing. Oh, perfect timing. My YouTube just let me know that some of you are watching an ad right now. So nobody's missing anything except for me awkwardly flipping out the edge of my chair so I can put my legs up. I always like sitting in weird positions. Okay, let's see. Green, blue, or pink. What is the next color you should crochet in your net bag? Do green next. That's my favorite color. In your Detroit, you just got snow yesterday. Cool. Hi, Aubrey. Hello. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Oh, I don't know if you guys heard me say this a second ago. My favorite YouTubers are Crescent Shay and Jenna Phipps right now. And Nerdforge. The 3 of them are just so incredibly inspirational to me. I love their content so much. You live in Georgia and it doesn't snow. Yeah, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, but, like, I feel like every year we still get, like, a crazy day of snow. Like, not for that long. It'll only last, like, a week. But, like, a couple years ago, I think it was maybe it might have been January of 22, I think, we got, like, so much snow, it was ridiculous. What inspired me to start crocheting? My Ganny did. She was making this blanket. So we were on this trip. My family used to own this, like, really old RV, and my parents and my Ganny and I would go on trips out west and go to the national parks and stuff. And I think it was our second trip. My Ganny brought this blanket. She had been single crocheting. It's this beautiful blue blanket. And I was like, this is magic. This is so cool that she is literally just making this out of thin air. So I was like, will you teach me? And she was like, of course. And so we went to Walmart, picked out my first ever yarn and crochet hook, and she taught me how to single crochet. And I fell in love. I crocheted a ton. I was like maybe 9 or 10 when this happened. 7 or 9. I can't remember how old I was on the trip. I was either 7 or 9. And I crocheted for a while, and then I just kind of forgot about it, and I didn't start crocheting again until I was in college. And then I realized crocheting was a kind of a cheaper way to make people really cool, like, Christmas presents and stuff. And then I've just been kind of casually crocheting ever since. And my Ganny isn't here anymore, but she did get to see the beginning of the temperature blanket and everything that had started to happen on YouTube and stuff. And so I got to tell her how many of y'all have learned to crochet really because of her, which is really cool. And I now have her blue blanket that I learned how to crochet because of. So, yeah. You're crocheting fingerless gloves? That's awesome. Thank you, Creed, for saying you love my content. That's very, very sweet. Oh my gosh, and thank you to everybody who's liked the live. That really means a lot and really helps me out a lot. Thank you. It doesn't feel like 2 years ago that you subscribed, right? Like, that's, like, when we really started YouTube. So, like, if you don't know my backstory, I am a musician, and my tour of 2020 was supposed to be March 25th of 2020. So obviously that got canceled. And I had just started making TikToks. And then I just really, really, really fell in love with making TikToks and making videos. So I really only did TikTok for the first couple of years. And then in 2022, we started getting into YouTube. And that's when I got to meet all of you guys. And I can't believe it's already been 2 years since we started doing YouTube. It's crazy. And even more than that, I can't believe we're already almost gonna hit 1 million. Like, that's insane. Like, we have our first play button, which is crazy. And to think that hopefully this year we're gonna get the gold play button is wild. We have to throw a massive YouTube live party whenever we unbox it or whatever. Remember Ribena? I do remember Ribena. Where's Becca? She's downstairs. She's downstairs. Becca! Y'all, I want real chickens. Maybe one day. What kind of yarn do I recommend? It depends on what project you're doing. Like, for my temperature blanket, I used Red Heart Super Saver. It's cheap. They have a bunch of colors, and you can find them, like, anywhere. My favorite yarn ever is probably Bernat Baby Blanket. It's just a little bit thicker, and it's fuzzy, and it's fun to work with, and it feels good on my hands. Matcha or coffee? Matcha. I've been so into matcha lately. I've been making matcha lattes at home and getting them out. I also get matcha at, like, Dunkin' and stuff now. Good night. Been up. Oh, wait, no. That. Hadley, I thought your username was been up since 4:36. Yes. If you've been up since 4:36 a.m., please go to bed. Good night. Good night. You're crocheting a rainbow top for your birthday. That's amazing. I love that. Favorite thing I've sewn? I don't actually sew yet, but that's one of my goals for this year is to learn how to sew. The elusive craft room I keep talking about getting set up. When I finally get that set up, I'm gonna have a place for my sewing machine and a place for my knitting machine, a place for my Cricut that will always be out and accessible, because right now I have to put everything back in the boxes when I'm done using them and then get them all back out. So very excited to have a designated crafting area. It's going to be great. You love sewing scrunchies? That's amazing because I'm always out of scrunchies. So that way I would just never run out of scrunchies. I could just always make myself some more scrunchies. I need to do that. Your mom has everything ready to sew and she never does it. I feel that. It's hard with crafts and with hobby things and like, yeah. Let's see. I have a really cool room. What is my theme? Well, I don't know, guys. What's the theme in here? I always say that my general aesthetic is like cottagecore meets your crazy art teacher, or cottage cork, like Corky, cottage cork. So, my room is kind of like that. We set up this office space a little bit before I really started to figure out my style and like aesthetic a little bit more. What tips do you have for crochet? Also, is your wrist better? My wrist is a little better, not totally better. I've been really enjoying push needle, because it doesn't like take as much like movement as crochet, and I can do it and it doesn't make my wrist hurt. I have a whole playlist of crochet videos on my page, if you can check them out. What kind of tips are you looking for? No. Hi, Olivia. I need to go to Five Below. They have flower shelves and cloud shelves. That's amazing. I love that. Forgot that I'm an hour behind. Yeah. Well, let's see. What time is it here? Yeah, it's 9:39. The giraffe's name is Sunny. Excuse me, hiccups. Or whatever that was. Did your throat ever like gargle and make like a weird noise? It's so strange. Tips for growing your YouTube channel? I don't care how cheesy this sounds, like being yourself. Like a lot of people just try to make whatever content that they think is popular. And I think that it's always better for longevity to make content about whatever you love. Because if you love it, chances are somebody else does too. You know? You like my hoodie? Thank you. I do too. You just spilled water all over yourself. I literally did that earlier. I have you guys asked earlier if I have a Stanley. I don't have a Stanley. My only fancy water bottle is a Nalgene. So I have a Nalgene, and I only had a tiny bit of water left, and it's one of those that has like a really big opening at the top. It's not like a straw or anything. It's like the same size as my mason jar. And I was trying to get the little last bit out of the bottom. And it didn't work. I just spilled it everywhere. I should get chickens and decorate with sunflowers. That would be amazing. I want chickens. I want to have my own miniature magical fairy forest eventually. I want a big greenhouse. We have a tiny greenhouse, but I don't really like it. I want a big garden. Yeah. All the things. Manifesting all the things, you guys. Tips for growing out your hair. Oh, goodness. For me, my hair really changed whenever I just stopped damaging it. So I used to use like heat and bleach all the time. And so for me, it was just kind of as simple as when I stopped hurting it so much, it started getting healthier. Like, I'm pretty sure there is no like proven way to like make your hair grow faster. But I think you can help your hair grow healthier, because my hair did not used to look like this at all. Like, I have a video on my page under my hair what's it called, playlist, and I show you what my hair looked like in 2017. Y'all, my hair was so bad looking. Like, it was like to here in length probably, and then from like here down it was just broken and like frizzy. I should have just cut it into a bob. I just was hanging on to the length for my dear life. My hair was so bad. Look at it coming along. I'm so excited. So when I stopped damaging my hair is when it started getting healthy. And I use aloe vera in my hair. That's probably my number one product I recommend. I use castor oil mixed with rosemary oil. I use argan oil Yeah, oiling my hair has definitely helped a lot. Whenever I make rice, I try to save the rice water and put that in my hair before washing it, things like that. Am I going to read books on YouTube? I've thought about it. Is that something you guys have an interest in? Excuse me. I've thought about doing it on like Wednesday nights, maybe. Doing like a wind down on Wednesday evening where we read books. I don't know. I think it could be a lot of fun. Last year for Christmas, you sewed a quilt for your grandparents. That's so cool. It took so long. What's your favorite project we would not recommend starting with a quilt? Recommend starting with a bag. Yeah. Do the Percy Jackson series. I've thought about that because they just came out with the show. I also thought about doing The Hobbit because you know how much I love Lord of the Rings. I don't know. The only hard thing about books, I need to like find out what the rules are for sure on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I could do books on Twitch. I'm not sure if I can do reading on YouTube though. There's all kinds of rules about like copyright law since technically I don't own the books. So I'm really not sure how that would work. I would have to figure all of that stuff out. What project I'm going to do next? I'm going to try to finish a couple projects next. I'm going to try to finish the mushroom table. I'm going to finish the flower mirror. I have a few projects from last year. And then I'm going to do, and then obviously work on the temperature blanket. If you guys weren't here for this announcement earlier, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be starting a new series called Monday Crochet. We are going to be crocheting every Monday until we get the temperature blanket done. And once we get the temperature blanket done, we are going to be working on the patchwork jacket and using all of the leftover scraps from the temperature blanket. Right now, I'm just making a punch needle piece of work. I don't know. It's supposed to be just like decor. I'm honestly just learning how to do punch needle, and I'm using this little kit that has like pre-designed things to like teach me how to do punch needle. So with punch needle, like I've made some like coasters and some other stuff. There's lots of stuff you can actually make that you can use. But this is just a little piece of decor. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe we'll make it into like a little throw pillow or something that can be cute. All right, I think we're done with this colored green. I think we're going to switch to a light green for the other greens, but I kind of want to switch and do maybe the butterfly. Kind of confused by the butterfly because I feel like it's going to all blend together. You guys see how there's like the black outline? Well, there's no black thread. So it's like, how am I going to make the butterfly look like a butterfly? Isn't it going to all blend together? Because this is supposed to be the front of the project. Do you guys see what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'll do the flower. The flower seems less intimidating. Let's do the hot pink flower. Your yarn is tangled bad. That is the story of my life. I cannot use yarn without it getting tangled and without getting my hair getting caught in it. Where to get the flashing light in the back? I got it on Amazon. I think it's called a sunlight. Soul light? Sunlight? Sunset light. Sunset light. That's exactly what it's called. It was like, I think $15 and it came with this thing. So I think I can like make it be different colors. I don't know if it's actually working or not. Is this even the right remote? Turn it off. Okay, there, yeah, it is. Okay, off. Back on. I like it when it's on like the fade setting, I think. That's better. I don't want it to go too fast. If that's the light that you meant. So friends, if you just say, please answer my question, I don't know what your question is. So just send your question again. Obviously, please make sure you're not like spamming it, but wait like 30 seconds or a minute and then ask the question again. And if I see at that time, I will answer. Hello to Macy and Aubrey. Aubrey, you love the draft. Thank you. What'd you miss? Not much. We're just hanging out, having a cozy live, and I'm just working on my punch needle. I'm just learning how to punch needle. It's fun. Do I ski or snowboard? No. I kind of ice skate. The Kawaii Crafter, what are you crocheting? The fairy hood. No, none of my projects are done, guys. The fairy hood is one of the projects that I was working on to try to make the winter pattern for. So the fairy hood, the Santa Claus hat, and the miniature stocking, those were the 3 big ones that I was doing as Christmas tutorials or like winter tutorials, because like the fairy hood isn't really Christmas, but it's like a winter. And so I was working on them so I could like have it mapped out and do the pattern and then make a second one in the video. And working on those projects is what hurt my wrist again. So then I had to take another break from crocheting for like the last month because I was having the stabbing pains again. It was so bad. But I haven't been having pains as bad for the last like few weeks. So we're going to slowly ease back into crocheting. I'm going to be filming more tutorials, like simple tutorials, not big ones like those. Simple tutorials, and we're going to be doing Monday crochet, where we crochet every Monday on live stream at 5 p.m. Central Time, working on the temperature blanket until the temperature blanket is done. I taught you how to crochet. Oh my gosh, yay! That makes me so happy. I haven't seen the new Hunger Games movie yet, so please no spoilers. Please no spoilers. I really, really, really want to go see it in the next like week. So please don't spoil anything. I hate spoilers so much, y'all, that I will not watch the trailer of movies. I have not even seen a trailer for the Hunger Games because I don't like spoilers so much. Anytime I'm watching a TV show I love and they're like, next week on The Walking Dead, back when I liked The Walking Dead, a million years ago, I would not even watch the next week on because I hated spoilers that much. The mushroom light was from Amazon too. I don't know why it's so like, see if I can make the camera see it a little differently. Can you guys see it better if I like, I'm trying to like hide the light. Sometimes if I do, it's really, really cute. It's just kind of blown out on the camera. We have the same jacket. Awesome. You and your little sister are watching. Aw, hello to Jessica and Jessica's sister. You're crocheting an octopus for your sister. That's awesome. I want to learn how to make the flipping inside out octopus. Those are so cool. Octopi? Octopus? I don't know what the plural of octopus is. You're crocheting a gadget sleeve for your sister's tablet. That's awesome. This is kind of what we were talking about yesterday. Somebody said, what should they crochet? And I was talking about book sleeves and how that's something that I think is really cool. I want to start sewing book sleeves out of like, spare scraps and stuff. Do I like, I don't know who that is, Addie. I'm sorry. Don't know who that is. Are you planning to use the background of the stitch thing? Catherine, I'm not sure what you're asking, but let me know. The trailers spoil 2 big parts of the movies. Like literally, I feel like the trailers are so focused on trying to get in like the best lines and the best moments that every time I watch the movie, I feel disappointed because I feel like I've already gotten those spoilers. I've already seen that part of the movies and it makes me so sad. I taught you how to crochet a blanket. Yay! So speaking of crocheting blankets, I always tell y'all that my favorite way to make blankets is by doing corner to corner. And I've been thinking that maybe one of my next long form tutorials is going to be how to do corner to corner. I know that I have one like kind of simple tutorial for corner to corner, but I can do a better one. So that's the goal. She's an illustrator on YouTube. That's awesome. Is she blonde? Does she wear headphones a lot of her videos? Is this what I'm thinking of? And she does like marker art that's like incredible. I taught you how to crochet a coaster. Yay! Okay, that's not her. I don't know who I'm thinking of. I thought her name started with an M too. I'm so bad at knowing people's names though. I'm so excited using this pink. This pink is so pretty. What's my favorite thing to crochet? I really like corner to corner blankets because I don't know, they're fun. They go by really fast. No, I really like freeform crochet where you make, scrumbles. Scrumbles are just like circles and squares and just scrumbles. I don't know. And then you sew them together to make things. I just got into freeform crochet whenever I hurt my wrist last year. I'm so excited to eventually put together all the scrumbles I had been working on and like turn them into something really cool. Do I like eggs? Yeah, I do. I really like deviled eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs. I like scrambled eggs with cheese. Yeah. Have you guys seen that video that's like how many eggs you can eat based on how they're cooked? It's like scrambled eggs, not more than like 2. It's like hard-boiled eggs, like 2. There's all these like fried egg, like 1. I don't know. It's so silly. It's like how many eggs until they start feeling icky, like gross. But if it's an omelet, you can have like 4, you know? You send a comment and I look down and I don't see it. Well, send it again, Michaela, and hopefully I'll see it. Doing my best. But yes, please don't spam, y'all, because like when people spam, that's how it's hard to see all the comments. So I know it's hard when I don't see a comment, but just try to, if you can, like wait like just like 30 seconds and then just send it again, and then hopefully I'll see it the next time. Am I feeling better? Yes and no. I mean, way better than I was last week. I don't have COVID anymore, but I've just been really exhausted, and I've been talking to a lot of people, and even some of y'all on live and some of my comments have been saying just after getting COVID recently, just how tired they've been. And so it's weird. The last time I had COVID, I don't remember being this tired after having COVID, but I had a cough for like a month that just would not go away. And I've had a little bit of a cough, don't get me wrong, but the main thing this time has just been being so tired. Aw, you guys make my day too. Thank you for telling me that, Noelle. You love my heatless curls videos. Thank you. I want to get back into doing more of those too. They just they take a very long time, and I have to be kind of careful because I was actually damaging my hair when I was doing the really tight heatless curls. I noticed a lot of breakage after doing like the pencils and stuff. So I want to try more like actual heatless curlers. I know it's not quite as fun as like the the glow stick curls and stuff, but it's a lot better for my hair. Thank you, Paige. Do I like dogs? I love dogs. Love, love, love dogs. You guys had a cough or a mouth when you had COVID? I'm sorry. I don't have any animals. Can we call Scott? We cannot. I talked to Scott like just like a couple minutes ago before I got on live. So I guess more than a couple minutes ago now since we've been on live for an hour. But Scott has plans tonight, so I can't interrupt Scott's plans. I was talking to him just a minute ago. But maybe another night we can call Scott. I'm going to talk to him later tonight, though. And so I will tell him that you guys said hi if you want me to. What are the plans for the art room? Y'all. Oh my goodness. Our craft room is going to be pretty awesome. Don't even know where to start, but it's going to be really cool. Sorry you're late. Sorry. Glad that you are here now. What should you crochet for a new gift? Well, who's the gift for? That's the question. What do they like? I don't have a P.O. box right now. I've been thinking about getting a new one. I don't know. I had so many issues with my last one that I'm like so hesitant to get a new P.O. box. It wasn't like their fault, but our like the P.O. box place got like flooded, and so they had to like change it into like tents for a few months, and it was yeah, it was very difficult to get my packages for a while. Once again, it wasn't their fault. I mean, it just got flooded, but still made the whole experience kind of difficult. And then when my P.O. box was expiring, they like didn't let me renew it. They were like, well, you can only do it online. So I went to do online. Online, it's like, you can only do it in person. And then in person, they're like, well, you can only do it at the kiosk. And put it this way, I tried to renew my P.O. box for like a month and I never figured it out. So it was, you know. Oh my gosh, wait, okay, we're talking about 2 different Scotts, but I love both Scotts. So Scott Frenzel is one of my very best friends in the world. We talk every single day, and Scott Sava is an incredible human, also a good friend of mine, and is just one of the most incredible artists I have ever seen in my life. Scott Salva actually did a painting of me a couple years ago, and I still have it and treasure it dearly. It's over there, though. I can't get it right now. So, but no, I love both Scotts. They're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful humans. So Scott Frenzel and I have done a lot of collabs. So if you search for me and Scott Frenzel, I have lots of videos with Scott. I think so. Scott Salva and I met for coffee about a year ago, probably maybe a little more, and he gave me the painting that he had made of me, and we made a video like together whenever he gave me the painting, which was really, really awesome. I think that might only be on TikTok though, but I bet you can search for my name and Scott Sava's name on TikTok and see that collab. Hey friends, please remember, don't spam. She likes butterflies and flowers. You could make, I feel like there's so many like follow questions. Does she read? Because you could make like flowers, like where you like crochet flowers that are about this big. So you just start by making like a magic circle, and then you just do like single crochets, maybe like 6, and loop them back in and do like a slip stitch into the magic circle. So go around, round, round, and round. You could do that and then loop all of the flowers together in like a chain, and then that can become like a bookmark. That could be cute. I don't know. Oh no, any tips on your scalp hurting? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I am not a like hair specialist. Please definitely talk to someone who knows more things about hair and stuff like that, because I don't know how to help you with that one. No religion questions. Oh, somebody say something about religion. Yes, friends, if you are new here, please no talking about religion or politics in here in any aspect, please. Thank you. I need to figure out a way to put like our like room roles in like our lives. I'm not really sure if that's possible, but if you're ever not sure about the rules or things we do or don't talk about in here, you can go to our Discord, and the rules in the Discord are the same as our live stream. How's the forest looking? It's beautiful. I was at my parents' house just for a day earlier this week, and I was in the magical fairy forest a little bit. It's great. You just bought a heatless curl set. Awesome. Which one did you get? That one? Which one did you get? What is the one thing I always crochet? Like something I've like more commonly crocheted? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like in the past, historically speaking, the thing I crocheted the most was hats. I was just obsessed with crocheting hats for a long time. I don't really know though if I have like a regular thing that I go to right now. Are you making a cardigan out of granny squares? Or are you asking if you should make a cardigan out of granny squares or a blanket? I think I would make a cardigan out of granny squares. I think it's going to take fewer granny squares probably. I don't know. Do I still hang out in the cozy corner? Not recently, because the weather has been so weird. Like we finally had a warm day where it was like in the 50s or 60s, but then we just had like crazy wind. Like the wind was like so like much. It was wild. Thank you, Anna, for sharing our Discord rules in here. Thank you, thank you. You love the draft? Thank you, Mia. You just got here. What project were you working on? Lars, we're working on a punch needle. Just kind of a casual, easy, fun craft. And it's something that doesn't hurt my hand while we're saving my hand for our Monday crochet. Monday crochet. I'm very excited. Shout out to Brick and Frankie. Who are Brick and Frankie? Are they in here? Or Ashley, are they somebody that you know? But yeah, the outdoor cozy corner is lovely. I don't go out there as much right now, like I said, because the weather has been atrocious. It's been rainy and cold and crazy wind. Like the wind was so loud yesterday, it was making like the windows squeak. My favorite song is called Front Porch by Joy Williams. It literally makes me cry every time. Somebody asked me a minute ago if I like Taylor Swift as well, and I do like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is probably my favorite artist, even though she doesn't have my favorite song. I taught you how to crochet. Yay! That makes me so happy. Do I still crochet with a giant beauty blender? I haven't crocheted that much recently because I was crocheting a lot in November working on patterns for Christmas that we never got because I hurt my arm again. And maybe I should have been crocheting with a giant beauty blender because I wasn't doing that and my arms were hurting again. So maybe I should crochet with a giant beauty blender. Where is my mic from? I either got this at Guitar Center or just on Amazon. It's just the Shure SM7B. It's like the standard like streamers mic. Like a lot of like streaming people use these mics. My favorite thing about the mic though, not even the mic, but the arm that I have the mic on, I love it so much. My videos help you a lot. That makes me very happy. Thank you. Where did I get the giant yarn from? Just from Amazon. But y'all, it was so expensive. That gigantic jacket cost me like $300, I think. So much. We are making a punch needle thing. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait for the garden. Me too. This year, I'm going to go all out with the garden, y'all. Like, so much exciting things that I can't quite talk about yet, but I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. You were restarting the duck. What happened with the duck? Good night, Brecken. Good night. I started crocheting when I was 9 years old, I believe. My Granny taught me. Oh, I love you guys too. Goodbye, Brecken. Have a wonderful night. We are probably also gonna go pretty soon, friends. I am doing my best to get on a better sleep schedule. If you guys have seen a lot of my lives or a lot of my videos, you'll know how much I struggle sleeping. And so I'm working on getting on a better schedule where I'm going to bed closer to midnight and getting up earlier in the morning. But a lot of times I'm going to bed till like 4, 5, 6 a.m. So working on going to bed by midnight now. It's great. Any tips for crocheting? I would say with crocheting, my biggest tip, I do have a whole playlist of like actual technical like tips for crocheting. My favorite thing to tell people who are especially beginners is make things you're excited about. Like everybody starts and like wants to do like a massive blanket or a massive like granny square project where they're going to have to make the same granny square like 96 times. Start with something small and something that you are so excited to see finished. And then you're just way more likely to like actually finish it, you know? Do I skateboard? I don't skateboard. I'm so clumsy. Are you kidding? I'd fall off in like 2 seconds. I do roller skate though. Rollerblade, technically. I rollerblade. I'm not bad at rollerblading. Not good. I'm not bad. You're excited for Monday? Me too. Yeah, friends, I will be posting my live stream schedule every Sunday. Generally speaking, it's probably going to be Monday crochet at 5 p.m. Central. Wednesday wind down at 8 p.m. Central on Wednesday. And then Saturday, I'm thinking we're going to do like an afternoon stream on Saturdays, like 2 p.m., maybe something like that. I haven't decided yet. I might do a poll in the Discord. Sometimes I do that when I can't decide on my schedules. And then my new posting schedule is every Sunday at 12 p.m. Central Time. We are doing a new video, like a new long form video, and I'm going to be doing a premiere every week to where I will be in the chat watching the video with you guys when the video goes live. So tomorrow at noon is going to be the full tour of the Magical Fairy Forest video. I've got it finished editing today, finally. So that is going to be out tomorrow at noon, and I will be there in the premiere. I will send the link in the Discord before it's out, so you guys can click on the link that says notify me, so you'll be notified whenever it goes live. Any tips on making tomatoes ripen faster? Put them in the window. Put them in the window. That is the only tip I have. I honestly don't know anything rather than that to make them ripen faster. I think tomatoes are like put them in light to make them ripen faster. Avocados, I think you put them in a brown paper bag, but I don't think that works for tomatoes. The mushroom table. So the mushroom table and the flower mirror are like the two big goals I have for this next week, to finish those two. I think it's going to be awesome. The giant gingerbread house is still up at my parents' house. It will actually be in the video I'm posting tomorrow of the full tour of the Magical Fairy Forest. We left it up because we usually get snow in like January or February, and we're really hoping that when it's going to snow that I can drive to my parents' house and get some content of the gingerbread house in the snow. Then we're going to take it all down and store it for next winter. What do I want in the garden? I don't know what I'm going to focus on this year. I always do tomatoes and cucumbers because I eat a lot of tomatoes and cucumbers. Sunflowers and zinnias, of course. So you'll call them zinnias. I say zinnia. I don't know what's right. But sunflowers and zinnias. I really want to try to get loofahs or bottle gourds to grow. They both failed last year. My garden did so poorly last year, y'all. It was so bad. It was so bad. But friends, when I'm done with the flower petal, which is in a few more stitches, we're going to jump off here. Let me put the Discord in the chat though before we go, because we always say hi in the Discord for at least a few minutes after every single live. So let me throw the live stream in the Discord. Let me throw the Discord in the live stream. Other way around. Clicking invite, clicking copy link, opening up my own live stream, which is always really weird. Love the background of my room. Thank you. Hi, Lynn and Shay. All right, friends. Opening up our live. Here is the Discord. No, it's okay if you're not allowed to do live stream. To do Discord. Yeah, and please read all of the Discord rules. Please remember it's 13 plus. And we do have like a one strike you're out policy on Discord to make sure that we keep it safe for everybody. So there is the Discord link. It's an emoji. Do you guys remember yesterday when I kept refreshing my stream because I thought that it was loading? And somebody had really just put the loading emoji. It was so silly. So silly. Do I play D&D? I have done a few campaigns. I have done a few one-shots. Josh, my partner, he does D&D content, and he does D&D. So if you look up Joshua Hunt's World, he does D&D content if you are interested in D&D content. He's with me in a lot of my videos, some of my live streams, and he does the Ren Fair stuff with me, and yeah, he does fantasy stuff. So you were listening to my music on Spotify earlier. Thank you for listening to my music on Spotify. Yeah, friends, I do have music on Spotify. That is my background. Before I was a content creator, I was a musician. I still am a musician, but my main thing now is content. But all right, friends, my last 2 or 3 stitches here. All right, one more over here. And then gotta pull the yarn through, cut it off. All right, sunflowers tonight was super, super fun. Loved hanging out with you guys. Thank you for doing more punch needle with me. We got a lot done tonight. We did the leaves, we did that flower. We're gonna keep working on it slowly. Working on it slowly but surely. See, this is how I need to get my crafts done, guys. We just need to do crafts on live, which is literally why I wanted to do the Monday crochet, because I'm I will finish my temperature blanket if I know there's at least 1 or 2 hours a week when we just work on it together. We hold each other accountable. So maybe that's what this can be. It can be an accountability party. Once every Monday, you bring whatever project you've been putting off working on and we crochet together. Thoughts on the crochet rings? I actually bought a set, but I have not tried them yet. So I'm going to do a review video of those. I'll let you guys know if I like the crochet rings or not. All right, friends. Well, the Discord is linked to the top of the chat. I will be there for the next couple minutes just saying hi, send pictures of your crochet projects, sewing projects, or whatever you're working on, and come over and say hi. My next live will be Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Bring your crocheting, bring your crafting, bring whatever you've been procrastinating. And I'm excited to crochet with you guys. Love you guys. Bye.